Hi everyone, Catherine here from Ink Finger Cat. Following on from last week's Scrappin Saturday, I'm doing another Scrappin Saturday using scraps. So these are the scraps that have been left over from other projects, other scrapbooking projects specifically, that I had in a pouch, and I've just pulled them out and decided to use them. This wasn't made on the same day as last week's video, but it was made shortly after. I think it was about 2 days after. And I'd just not tidied up the desk, so I thought I'd carry on. This page came together so quickly. So the pictures are of us walking through this place called Bluebell Woods, which was attached to the campsite that we stayed at near Paynton. And although there were no bluebells because it was the wrong time of year for bluebells, it was lovely little woodland paths, quite a hike, so there was a bit of an incline to it, and then a decline on the way out. But yeah, so there's 3 pictures just kind of showing the woodland path area. Maya and Vin are on one of them, and then I was taking a selfie of myself, and my daughter just kind of caught up and just caught herself into the photograph, and I really love like the cheeky look that she's got on her face. And you know, willingly was on a photograph, which is weird. So I decided to use those bigger panels in the background and pop my smaller pieces and bits and pieces that I could fit to frame it that would work in the colour scheme underneath the cluster of the photographs, and I knew I wanted to put them so that they were sort of like wonky to each other. Does that make sense? And so I adhered everything kind of together into 2 piles. So there's the background cluster of the bigger pieces, and then there's the cluster with the photographs. And I disappeared off camera to go and find a stencil. I have cut quite a bit of that footage out because it was just a long time of me looking at the page. There was nothing going on. Anyway, I just grabbed a stencil that's got these leaves on, but to be honest, I'm not really bothered about the actual focal point of a leaf. I don't want it to be specifically leafy, but almost it's sort of like reflecting the sort of like the dappled shade that you get, because we had glorious weather whilst we were in Devon. Just like too hot, really, if we're perfectly honest. So after I had done my inking, I'm then deciding on my title point. And I've gone through all of these sort of like acrylic perspective type things, but then I remembered I'd got this sticker sheet with these puffy stickers on, and the colours are perfect, but also I thought some of the summery vibes were more relevant for this particular page with these particular photographs on. And you'll see I decided to cite my photos just slightly more to the right than I had originally. And then I've chosen for my title Sunshine and Good Vibes. And then I add on another sticker that says something moments, happy moments. I had to go and look. It says little moments. So yeah, I then added the hearts around and some butterflies. So even though these photographs don't feature butterflies, we saw so many butterflies when we were on our little walk, and that's what my journaling's about how it was a lovely walk to get out of the sunshine into the shade, and also we saw all of the butterflies. I did have pictures of butterflies. I've just not included them in that latest print that I did. And now I'm just going to go through that paper that's got those words on and those phrases on. I'm just going to pull 3 out from it. I think it's 3 that I end up choosing, and I'm just adding those to the page. I did contemplate as well adding sequins, but I ended up not doing that and instead going with those gems you can see just to the top of the, they've now gone off my desk because I've decided I'm going to add them in. I just added those teal kind of gems just to bring that teal out from the papers, and obviously there's all the green in the photographs. And then I thought, no, I'm done. So it was really quick, probably took me about 20 minutes in total, and that included going and searching for a stencil. So yeah, really happy with that page. I hope you enjoyed it. Please tell me, do you use your scraps up like this and like just leave them on the desk until you've used them up? Or are you put them away and you'll pick them up at another time person? Please do like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to see more videos. Not sure what else is coming, but there will be more. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.